Hi everyone, welcome to Phrase It Friday. I'm Alex, founder and developer of Phrase It, the English language card game and dice game that helps you practice your phrasal verbs in language contexts so you can accelerate your English language from here to here. And here's an example of what one of the cards looks like. And today we're going to learn two phrasal verbs with the dice. I'll be using the Phrase It dice today. And if you get my dice on Amazon, you can get these really cool container that has space for all the different dice to go inside. But to learn our phrasal verbs for today, our two new words are get out and run over. And that really relates to school, since many people started school. I have children who started school. Many people are studying in universities in the fall in the United States. So school is an important topic, and sports and activities. So my red dice are like topic dice you can use if you play this game. It's a fun way to spark English conversation on different topics. So I have topics like media, sports, activities, people, school, faith. This dice has travel, home, food, health, home, shopping. But today, like I said, thanks for staying with me to learn your two new phrasal verbs. Activities or sports or school. And some of the activities we do at school, teachers sometimes need the children after the children are sitting in the classroom for a while, or even adult learners when we sit in the classroom for a while. We need to get out. We need to get out. So what does it mean to get out in English? Well, get out has a couple definitions. One definition for get out means to physically kind of like get up and leave the room or leave the inside of a building. So to get out means to leave the inside of the building for recreation purposes. Maybe you want to go walking in the mountains, which we call hiking, or walking in nature, or walking anywhere outside where you're around trees and nature. That's usually called hiking, sometimes associated with mountains. So get out, I want to get out and go hiking. That's get out. Or the children need to get out and go run and play on the playground. So that's get out. Another one means, another kind of similar definition to get out can mean to take, like I've been working all week in my office and I really need to get out. I'm feeling like I need to get out and maybe go have dinner downtown, or to go out in the city, or go out at a restaurant, or leave my house to get out with my family and do something fun or unique. The other one for get out is just like physically get out. So when I go shopping, maybe I get out my credit card from my wallet. I take out and get out my credit card. Sometimes we also say take out, but a teacher might use that phrase, get out, like they'll say get out your pen or pencil, get out your paper, get out your workbook. So they might say that, like to take, similar to take out from a backpack, get out. So get out means, again, to leave the building you're inside of, or to get out, to take something that is inside something else and take it out, or get it out of something. So we'll say get out. So that's your first one. Our second phrasal verb for this week's Phrase It Friday is run over. Run over. So run and over. And that means, to run by itself is just run. You walk very, very fast, but you're not walking anymore, you are running. But when I add the word over, to run over in English means to go from one space in the room to the other space, or it can be in the same area or city. In my car, I ran over to the grocery store. And I will use past tense a lot of times. Native American English speakers will say ran over. Oh, where did your wife go? Oh, she ran over to the store. Or she ran over to pick up the children. So we might say run over, ran over to get something. Or if you're having different activities happening in your classroom and you have the children run from one side of the room to the other, you'll say, okay, run over there to win the prize, or run over there to play the game. Or their friends might say, run over here. And so you will hear that, you can use in games or activities, is to run over. The other one is, the other definition for run over is we have a word in English called roadkill. Roadkill means when you hit an animal on the highway and the animal dies. So you might run over a rabbit, you might run over a squirrel, and you might run over a deer. Now, if you run over a deer, you probably will damage your car and you will need to have your car repaired. But you can run over animals. Sometimes you run over a nail and your tire in your car gets flat. Or if you ride a bicycle, you run over things. Maybe you run over a soda can and it pops a hole in your tire. And so that's run over. You ran over something. So boom, you hit something and you run over it. And often if it's an animal, it usually dies. So it's sad when something gets run over. But we also say past tense. Like I have a friend who had a truck. They were in the mountains and they say, I hit a deer. Or they'll say, oh, I ran over a squirrel. Or I ran over a deer with my truck. I hope that doesn't happen to you. But if it does, you can use this English phrase and say, oh no, I ran over a rabbit yesterday with my car. I didn't really. I hope I don't. But that's run over. So again, to review, our phrasal verbs for today, for Phrase It Friday, is get out and run over. Click the links below this video. You'll be able to get my free ebook download. If you sign up for my email list, you'll get my free phrasal verb book and list. Also, there's a really cool link below I want to show you. I've used this dictionary a lot. It's called the Cambridge Phrasal Verbs Dictionary. And if you get this on Amazon, you can click the link below. It has all these phrasal verbs I've been talking about, but it also includes British and Australian ones, as well as many American English expressions. There are, however, a couple differences in here. This does not contain all of the Americanized phrasal verbs, but most of the ones Americans use are in this book, as well as British and Australian speakers using this kind of English. But it's a great tool or resource if you're a teacher or if you're an English language learner. It has a lot of great resources for you. So that's the Phrasal Verbs Dictionary. You can also click my links below to find out more how you can get more phrasal verbs or other resources for you. If you found this video useful or helpful, please subscribe to my video, share it with your friends, and help them learn their English. Click the links below to get useful resources like my Phrase It Dice and this cool container that you can get if you get my Phrase It Dice. They're around $10 on Amazon, or $10. We often say bucks. And then you can also get this phrasal verb dictionary if you click the link below the video. Hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you the next Phrase It Friday.